Stay tuned for another edition of the Wisdom of Solomon, another gem from King Solomon's mind. Tonight, Prophets or Prophets, brought to you by Mosey, the backup people.
Want to talk? So let's talk. Yeah. Talk. You want to talk? You gotta talk. You need to talk. News talk.
I talk, you talk to Solomon. I talk, you talk to Solomon. Yeah, let's talk to Solomon. Talk to Solomon.
You gotta talk. You wanna talk.
Prophets or prophets? Well, let's listen to our vice president and see what he's got to say.
It's an economic slowdown when your brother-in-law's out of work. It's an economic slowdown. When your brother-in-law's out of work, it's a recession. When you're out of work, it's a depression. It's an economic slowdown. When your brother-in-law's out of work.
You know, what he is saying is absolutely true. If it's your neighbors that's lost their job or a member of your family, it's a recession. When you've lost your job, it's a depression. Is America in a depression? Let me tell you, according to Bob Chapman, one of America's most renowned economists, our unemployment rate is not 9.8 or whatever they're saying it is. That's only people still looking for a job. Our unemployment rate is in excess of 20%. There are places like California and Michigan where 1 in 4 is either out of a job or working some sort of a modest job, an understated job, an underpaying job. We are in deep trouble. We have a president and a vice president and a Congress that keep telling us why we've turned the corner. We've saved lots of jobs. We're doing better. Happy days are here again. The market looks fine. Here's the reality. There are no jobs. We're losing jobs. We may be losing them at a slower rate, but once you've already lost 7 million jobs, wouldn't it make sense you can now lose them at a slower rate because those 7 million haven't found new jobs? We have, whatever the number is on unemployment, it's around 7 million people or 8 million people, the highest it's been in modern history. We have people not spending money. We have newspapers going out of business or asking for a stimulus program. We have a desperate situation in this country, and the policies being utilized by our government are making matters worse. Cities, states, the country are all hurting. I mean, even though you hear that the federal government's putting on jobs, you've got like the city of Chicago laying people off for at least a week or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 because they can't pay them. And you have others just cutting back totally on even government jobs. You see, government doesn't make money, they take money, our money, and we're running out, and people are refusing to pay. Is the vice president a prophet, or is it a prophet? You decide.